Would love to understand from you, for a first-time fund manager, for example, what would be your number one tip to them as an LP?
Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, fundraising for a first-time fund is extremely hard. You have to fundraise, right, which is never fun. Then you have to source the best deals and win these best deals. And then you have to take care of your portfolio companies, help them when they're in need. And then if you do all three correctly
Yeah.
and efficiently, then you have to do it again. And so at the end of the day, we advise our first time funds to think of a business as opposed to thinking of their fund as just that fund.
Okay.
And so, what does that mean? What is your vision?
Yeah.
Uh, how do you think about succession planning? How do you think about team growth? Are you going to be a solo GP for the next 10 years? And I see that institutional investors are becoming a little bit more comfortable with solo GPs. However, uh, based off my training, not at Illumen, but elsewhere,
Mhm.
solo GP create risks, right? What
Yeah.
happens if that GP gets hit by a bus? We
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah.
And so that's why it's very important to, invest in the team, making sure that if something happens to the solo GP, the team can, step in.
That these are really, really great tips. And it's the same that happens with founders. So in some term sheets, we actually see death clauses in case you're co-founder, like in case this
That's
happens.
right.
And
That's
so
right.
yeah, that's an absolutely fair thing to say.